Hey guys, Mr. Covington here. So I'm creating this video for you. As you probably noticed, I'm not going to be in class today, and as Mr. White probably has told you, you guys are going to be doing an in-class worksheet today, and it's going to be a graded assignment. You're going to be doing it individually, but you are going to be able to use any notes that you would like to use. Your review packets, things like that, your homeworks, you may use all of that. Okay. And last night you did this tense identification, which will be very similar to the classwork that you'll have today. You did this tense identification exercise, and I want to make sure you guys get the benefit of going over it first and having the correct answers before you go do the class worksheet. So that's why I'm creating this video. So we're going to go through it real quick and just kind of, I'll show you in the video sort of why things are the way they are. I'll try and explain them. So as I give you the answers, be checking them, but also be listening. We did the first three in class yesterday. So we're going to start with facievam. When I look at it, remember, I can almost read these backwards. I can read sort of the Latin verbs backwards. The M acts like an O, so it tells me that it's going to mean I, right? So I know I'm going to have I. The BA makes this imperfect, right? Anytime I see BA, it's imperfect. And so I can go ahead and add in a was. I was and facievam doing or making. And that's my first one there, pretty simple. Intraverunt is my next one. If I look at that verb, I see the NT, so I know my subject is they. I see the V, so I'm going to say perfect because it looks like this comes from a third principal part. Intro, intrare, intravi, and it does. Because it's perfect, it'll be past tense. Intra means enter, so they entered, right? Perfect past tense. Audiet, if I look inside my verb, I see IE. When I see IE together inside a verb, I think future, unless I see like a BA or something that trumps it, but that tells me future, right? Audio, audire is a fourth, and we'd use ameset. So this is a future. The T tells me he, the future makes it will, and audio makes it hear. He will hear. Portate, okay, this one, I took the RE and replaced it with TE, right? TE on the end of a verb makes this a command. This is going to be an imperative, okay? So here it's just going to be carry with an exclamation point. Portamus, okay? Here we have mus, so automatically right off the bat it's we. And I have no other markers, so this is actually just going to be present. And we're going to say we carry. Usit. Now this one's kind of tough, and this is the reason that last year, at the end of the year, we went over all of those third and fourth principal parts. If you look up usit on your Latin dictionaries and things like that, you're not going to find it because it's actually the third principal part of eubeo, eubere, which we know means to order. So that's the importance of knowing those third and fourth principal parts. So you really want to make sure that you study those so that you can recognize them throughout the year, because we're going to do even more with those this year. So this is the third principal part of eubeo, eubere, and so because of that, we're under the digging line. It's going to be perfect, and it's going to be he because the T, and ordered. Okay, dixisti. Now, isti I already know is a perfect tense ending. Can't be anything else. It stands for you. And dixisti comes from dico, dicere, so you said or you spoke. Clamabunt. Bu in there tells me future. The NT tells me they, so they will, and then shout because of clamo. Invenire. Re, dead giveaway. This is an infinitive. Okay, and so here to whatever the word means. In this case, it's find. Audivi, I see the V in there, right? XSUV, this is going to be perfect. The I tells me it's I, so I heard. Weniunt, no BA, okay? No IE, no nothing under the ding line. This is just a regular present tense. The NT makes it they, and weniunt means to come or go, so they come. Rogawi, okay? Here I see the V again, so I'm back to perfect. The I makes it I, E, isti it, right? So it's a first person. And then I asked, all right? Rogot, no other BA, no nothing here, so we're going to go with present. The T makes it he, and it's going to be he asks. Scribe. Now here we cut, looks like scribere, but with the RE cut off. So because we cut off the RE, that's going to be our imperative, right? Singular imperative, and it'll just be right. And that would be to one person, as opposed to when we had portate up here, that would have been to multiple people because of the TE. Eubebatis, I see the BA, immediately imperfect is my thought. The tis is y'all, and eubeo to order, so y'all order. Or I could have said y'all are ordering, that would be acceptable as well. Oh, sorry, it's imperfect, my apologies. This would be y'all ordered, or you all were ordering. Sorry about that. It's imperfect. There's a little brain lapse there. So that would be imperfect. Y'all ordered or y'all were ordering. Lauda. Here we just cut the RE off. Very simple. This makes it an imperative, okay? Which would make this, again, just like scribe, a command. We're going to say praise. Exclamation point. Mittimus. Mus, automatically we. Here, because it's the I, right? Mittere is a third conjugation verb. We cut the RE off. The E changes to an I. That's just a simple present. So we send. Mittemus. Now here, mittere was a third, right? With the short ERE. When we cut that RE off, if it was present, it would change to an I. Because it's a third, for future, we use ameset emus. So this is actually a future. It's we will send. That's one of those tricky ones about trying to figure out the difference between the present and the future. It's that important reason that we make sure that when we look at that that ERE in a third, we make sure that we notice that E is short, so it needs to change. Mittere, same verb here, but with the RE on the end. This one's a pretty simple infinitive, so just to send. Right? RE on the end makes it the infinitive. Missimus. Okay? Here we have the we. Now, missi is the third principal part of this. So because of that, we know we're below the dinging line. The only tense right now we know below the dinging line is perfect. So that's what this would be. So it would be we send. It really doesn't want me to write in that place. Okay, there we go. Puni. Okay. Now we know the word punire, right? So the RE has just been taken off of this, thus making this an imperative. So thus this is punish. Okay. Sede bis. I see the bi, bis. This is future. The S makes it you. So you will sit. And the last one down here, duxisti. Isti automatically is a perfect tense ending. Isti automatically says you. And duco, ducere, duxi means to lead, so you led. Okay, that's what we would have here. Fairly simple. Okay, so good luck on your classwork. Feel free to use this, to use your review packet. Any other notes you may have, just don't use each other. Okay, and then you'll turn it in. Keep in mind, it's just a classwork grade. You'll have a ton of them throughout the year, okay, and throughout the quarter, so you don't have to worry too much. Do well on it, but you know, if you really do struggle, that's just a sign that you should probably come see me before Monday's quiz. Okay, so take this as sort of a practice for that. Thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Wale te.